Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for 2026. Yes, I'm so excited that we are already finishing up this year and diving into next year. It's insane how fast yet slow this year has felt. I think it would be really cool if you want to go check out my videos last year, the 2025 readings, and see if they were accurate for you. I definitely want to know, Pisces. So I just got to shuffle up your cards here, but as I do that, let me get you in on what I've been up to. I recently put out my personal 2026 reading on my website, spiritpsychic.org. So if you want to get that, that's an hour-long video reading, and you don't have to schedule any appointments. You just get the reading, and then you can email me your questions, comments, concerns for the year ahead. You can get as specific or non-specific as you want. You don't even have to let me know anything if you don't want. And basically, we'll go over your concerns for the year ahead, see how they'll pan out. We will get a prediction on the year ahead, see what your overall biggest themes and lessons are for you in 2026, and we'll open up space for your spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors to come through and give their 2 cents on your life or with any advice or loving messages that they want to give you for the year ahead as well. So it's my favorite reading to do for myself and others, like of all time. I love doing these readings so much. And I do a reading like this for myself every single year. Ritualistically, around this time of the year, I will do this reading for myself. And then afterwards, I'll create my vision board for the year ahead, my business plan for the year ahead, personal goal plans for the year ahead. And ever since I started doing this reading, my life has drastically improved. And I've heard this same feedback from the people who come to me regularly for these readings. I only offer this reading up until, holy crap. Pause. There is a gigantic, is that a falcon? There's a gigantic like hawk or falcon looking thing. I need glasses, clearly. Right outside my window, just chilling under a tree. Oh, it's flying away. Nope, it's still there. Or is that an owl? That's not an owl. Wow, that's huge. It's like that big. Crazy. Oh, I literally looked away, looked back, and now it's gone. So, anyways, that reading, that might have been a sign for somebody watching. A spirit guide, a hawk, falcon. It definitely was like one of those things. Anyways, that reading's only going to be available until the end of January, so go get that now before you forget, because once it's gone forever, until the 2027 readings. So, Pisces, first card out for you. No place like home. Okay, home is going to be a really big theme for you in 2026 for whatever that reason may be. Some of you guys may be moving, doing major renovations to the home. I'm seeing here, there's something about your hometown or your parents' home, your childhood home, may be significant as well. I think one of those three things is really going to pop off. Creating, there's no place like home, creating a homely atmosphere. What does home mean to you? Comment down below. What does home mean to you? For me, home is wherever my cats are. You know, I like to travel, I like to stay at friends' houses, things like that. But my home is wherever my cats are. What is your home? We have the thinking woman upright. Wow. Intellectual energies here. This may be the year of intellect for you, Pisces. I am seeing things like reading a lot more. Some of you may be teaching or even writing a book, reading a book, reading several books, teaching something, but also connecting to someone who's very intellectual, very intellectually motivated, and this may motivate you. I don't know, Pisces, I keep coming back to like reading, writing, teaching, reading, writing, teaching. So that may be some big themes for you this year. Another thing I'm getting, certifications, licenses. Some of you guys may become qualified to do something that you weren't able to do before. I know Google, for example, offers free certification programs, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. Some, like, I don't know, licenses, certifications, going through a course, even like as an adult, even if you're not affiliated with any university or college, like I'm just seeing here, you're very much in your student teacher energies this year. The student teacher archetype is one and the same. You know, as you learn from life, you also teach others. And then vice versa. If you're a teacher, you're also a perpetual student of life. And so I see you really into that vibe in 2026. We have embracing with this other big bird here. Very fascinating. Embracing. There's something here about embracing the passing of time, embracing aging, and embracing this new place you're finding yourself at in life. In terms of maturity, there could be this increasing sense of personal responsibility that you feel when it comes to contributing to the world, making the world a better place. Some of you guys, it's like you're refusing to work at places that negatively influence and impact the planet, humanity, wildlife, ecosystems. You are also wanting to be a great role model for younger generations, whether you have children or not. I'm seeing you embracing this role as a role model, as somebody who, it's like you want your legacy to be influential in life. You want to be a positive influence in life. I'm seeing here, you may also be like slightly low-key losing respect for people who just don't care. This is a random message. People who don't care, like, oh, they'll work any job just to make money, even if what they're doing is seriously detrimental to the world, to humanity, to the environment. Maybe you didn't really care because it's like you understood it, like just getting a paycheck. But for some reason, you're maturing in a way that it's like you're starting to care, or starting to care about people who don't care about things like, I don't know, politics would be an example. Or like just not... It's like, you know, like, let's just say you're out with a friend and they just litter. I feel like that's something that might bother you a little bit more this year than it may have bothered you in previous years. You know, because you yourself are waking up to your personal responsibility on this planet, you know, really feeling in your power, understanding, like, just how powerful you are. I don't know, maybe that's something that comes with age, but that's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. You're recognizing yourself as this teacher of life, but also the perpetual student of life. And then we have feelings coming out as well. And this says, emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Very beautiful. This will be an emotional, feelings-based year with a lot of intellectual growth and stimulation. Let's pull the tarot and see 2026 for you. The World as your first card out. Wow. Completing some sort of major accomplishments and cycles. A lot of you guys, I am seeing, Pisces, some sort of really big accomplishment may happen for you this year. A really big accomplishment. This could be, some of you, like I said, you're getting a license, you're getting a certification. I'm seeing somebody maybe buying a home, or accomplishing something really big, writing a book, publishing something, launching something. Feels like a year of big, especially intellectually oriented accomplishments. It doesn't have to necessarily be just intellectual accomplishments, but like just big accomplishments. This is the year of big accomplishments. We have temptation with the devil. Wow. Me and the devil. I think you're the only sign, and you're the last sign I'm filming for, that got the devil this year. We have the Queen of Water upright. This is you and your divine feminine power. We love to see it. I'm just going to pull out all the cards and, you know, see how they all interact. 7 of Cups underneath the World. We have the Ace of Water in reverse underneath temptation. Are you willing to let go of something that doesn't feel right? Even if there's a lot of temptation there. Are you willing to cast your ego's desires aside and listen to your intuition when it tells you that something might not be in your best interest? By ego, I mean, like, let's just say you really want a relationship to work. You really, really want to meet a certain goal, but it's like, if that relationship is horrible for you, or if achieving that goal comes at the price of injuring yourself or damaging something or someone, is it worth it? You're going to be faced with that question in 2026. That may be your biggest challenge of this year, And then final card out, we have the Two of Water upright. Very beautiful. Right underneath that Queen of Water. Pisces, this may be a big year for love for you guys. You have feelings, Queen of Water, Two of Water. Embracing. I am getting warm, romantic energy, more so from your sign than any other sign this year. Okay. And also, like, just a sense, you had the No Place Like Home card as well. It wouldn't shock me if a lot of Pisces were getting engaged, married this year, moving in with a partner, or even if you already have those things, it's like just a really good year for love, a really good year for that sense of family and support and community. Just like the feeling and emotional side of life seems to be very beautifully unfolding for you in 2026. Which is just very stunning. Now, wow, I also just realized all of your cards are water cards except for the major arcanas, which again shows feelings, creativity, spirituality. Yeah, so we're getting beautiful relationships. I'm getting some sort of creative or intellectual milestone being made. Some of you guys may be releasing a course, writing a book. I'm seeing creating a game. Or something. You could be challenging yourself creatively, like, okay, this year I want to make 24 pieces of art or something crazy like that, or I want to write a poem a week, or that's actually fun. Everybody makes their New Year's resolution like boring things, like let's go to the gym, let's whatever. But it's like, why not fun resolutions as well? Like, I want to learn how to make 52 different types of pasta shapes. That's fun. I want to learn how to make 52, and I use the number 52 for like each week of the year. I want to learn how to make 52 new desserts this year. I think it would be in your best interest to infuse some really fun New Year's resolutions this year, just to make your life more compelling and enjoyable. I don't know. So I am seeing that, creating more space for learning, but in an enjoyable way, and expanding who you are and your skills, but in a way that's very, very enjoyable. So beautiful energy there. And that just gave me so many good ideas. See, connecting your energies giving me so many good ideas. This may be a year where you have so many good ideas and you're just embarking on them and bringing people along with you. And I feel like that is like honestly one of the best ways to support your friendships and relationships in life. It's like, well, I'm doing this thing anyways, so come tag along. Like, I'm on this quest to make as many different types of pasta as I can this year. Why don't we have a pasta night and you join me for that and we learn how to make it together? Cutes, and it's like, if you want to be having the cutest little date nights or get-togethers with your friends, I'm telling you that's the way to go. Like, just have a cool, interesting, funny life yourself, and then invite people in to be a part of that life. And then that's also really great if you're somebody who finds yourself centering other people's lives. So like making your life be centered around somebody else, basically. Like, you just orbit other people. If you struggle with that, that's also a really good hack for not doing that anymore. Like, create goals like that. And it's like, okay, you can tag along to my cool thing that I'm doing if you want, And it also will low-key turn you into a really great leader. And I do see leadership here for you as well. And by leadership, I mean like guiding others, influencing others through your creative process, whatever that may be, whatever it is that you're creating at this time. With temptation coming out with the devil and then the Ace of Water in reverse underneath that. Temptation or the devil to me can represent addictive patterns and cycles. So it's going to be very important for Pisces energy people to, okay, I'm seeing multiple things here. If you have any old codependencies and addictions, and by the way, when I use the word addiction, I'm not just talking about drugs and alcohol. I'm also talking about like codependency in love. I'm also talking about codependency in friendships, anything that you're codependent on for your emotional well-being. Like, this is a year where all of that's going to come to the surface to be dealt with, okay? So if you are actively in any codependent relationships, you will have issues there. And there will be healing if you are able to openly acknowledge that. If you have ever dealt with any active addictions, like other addictions in the past, this is definitely a year where you're strengthening your resolve if you are on the more mature, evolved side of Pisces energy, which I think you are, because you're somebody who watches tarot readings for fun. Okay, I think we will this year, unfortunately, see some Pisces energy people relapse, I'm seeing, or getting back into old mentally addictive cycles that are destructive. Okay, or you might have people in your life who are doing that, and that's why it's coming through in your reading. You know, it's like you're just trying to create your thing, trying to teach the world, trying to learn from the world, as you have beautiful relationships going on, and we see accomplishments in your life, but you may be somebody actively sort of falling back into old negative patterns and behavior. And one of your challenges this year is going to be to set boundaries with that person, whoever it may be, okay? And also boundaries within yourself, so that way you don't slip back into old habits and destructive cycles. Whether that's like overgiving to people like this, codependency, negative coping skills, whatever it may be. So biggest challenges this year: overcoming old emotional patterns that are destructive, and setting boundaries with people who you love, and it's like your ego wants them in your life, you want to work it out with them, but they themselves have destructive patterns, okay? That's going to be the biggest challenge, but there's so many wins this year. I feel like overall it's going to be a pretty big year for you, very romantically and socially fulfilling. I'm going to be honest. I am definitely seeing romance for the Pisces collective, and just a beautiful, sweet sense of community and just emotions. Like, you have the Two of Cups, interpersonal connections, one-on-one connections here, right underneath that Queen of Water. Like, being like, you're the type of person who asks people how their day was and what's going on in their life. You empathize, you have heart-to-heart connections. People feel safe around you. People feel like you're not going to judge them. And it's like, you're just very naturally a people person, Pisces. Now, this Two of Water, which suggests that interpersonal heartfelt connection, is right next to the Ace of Water in reverse. So this may really blossom a lot after you sort of set boundaries up when it comes to giving your time and energy away to people who just kind of take a lot from you emotionally. You know, with the Seven of Water, you may feel a little bit confused when it comes to setting boundaries with certain people. Again, because it's like your ego wants things to work, but the intuition's saying no. So just make sure you're listening to your intuition. And, you know, if you have to make a hard choice to distance yourself from somebody in order to protect your heart, protect your home, your well-being, your feelings, then so be it, you know. But yeah, all in all, really great creative year ahead. Lots of accomplishments, beautiful love here, beautiful feelings, connections with others, deep creativity. Like, it's a winning year for Pisces, I would say. I really love the energy, and I'm excited for you, okay? Learning a lot, teaching a lot. It's very beautiful. So definitely check out that personal 2026 reading if you want, link down below. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you've not already. Doing those three things helps out more than anything when it comes to spreading these videos to other Pisces, spreading this channel to other people, especially commenting. Just literally leave 100 comments. I'm not even joking. Like, I will put you in my good luck altar. I will pray for you and your username if you just spam the comments with your good vibes, okay? So thank you for that. And definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this year ahead. All right, thank you. Bye.